So we're talking about quickly, because there's not much time needed for it. Secret Invasion, first 2 episodes. What do you think about it? Go.
All right.
I think it was all right. There was a... I should have blocked that. There was a controversy with the whole AI intro. We both had similar complaints that it's too long of an intro. I didn't know it was AI the first time I saw it.
And it's not so. I didn't get this from any confirmed source or anything, but it's not completely AI generated. Obviously, they had to alter it.
Well, yeah, they obviously had to
you can't
put it together.
You can't get exactly what you want from just AI. AI is going to give you something, not what you want. You got to change it up.
It literally looks like they had however many sets of pictures and they sort of stitched them together with transitions or whatever. Yeah, obviously they did some work, and people are getting bent out of shape about it. When we watched the second episode, I clicked skip intro, not out of spite, just because it's a super long intro. And
you should always hit skip intro.
No,
you should always. Every show, every time.
No,
skip intro.
Some shows deserve people worked on that.
It doesn't matter. It's just wasting time. Get into the show.
And people were highlighting the Daredevil intro and the Jessica Jones intro.
So what extent are you allowed to use AI as a tool? Because you can tell me they rely on it too much. But so then, to what extent can you use AI as a tool?
I think people are more fighting for let's discuss that. Let's figure that out before just doing it.
And it's super appropriate because it you said first time seeing it that it was a good intro, and it is too long, sure, but it's good, and it seems super appropriate for what the show's about.
Yeah,
because it looked uncanny, and
I think that worked,
and it should. And then secondly, I'm assuming they don't use AI in any other Disney Plus Marvel project yet. And
that's when you need to be worried if they do it again.
Yes, sure, and they're all really good. WandaVision's they did unique ones for every era of television, right? And I remember watching the back of the behind the scenes thing, and they showed the two musician people who wrote the songs for all the eras, and how they wrote one theme that recurs in each.
Dun, oh, that might not be it, but
they have the same WandaVision theme, and they that was so artistic and creative and good. So if they're doing cool stuff and good stuff everywhere, and then they use AI the one time where it makes sense, is this not a safe extent to use AI as a tool?
And also, I like that sort of point you're kind of making is nobody's oh my god, in this intro so great, let's give these guys all the credit in the world. Nobody even gave a flip. They only gave a flip now because they noticed.
Oh yeah, 100%. Nobody asked before, hey, who did it and how and why? But if they hear AI now, but again, the point is, if they're not doing it all the time and they're doing different things and creative things in other places, it's this to me seems like an example of AI being used as a tool when the creator felt it was appropriate to do so.
Mm-hmm.
What's the issue?
Well, and also though, I think the timing right now is just weird.
That 100%.
Yeah.
Because AI is relevant to the strikes. So yes, it's 100%.
And the strikes are happening right now. If this show came out
any other time, right now it just feels insensitive. Then sure.
Yeah. And I get that. I mean, I mainly get the concerns of the people actually working on this stuff, being are we going to have a job next time? Yes or no?
I feel like. I mean, we don't know, but I feel like Marvel's gonna. At the end of the day, I'm hoping, and for some reason I assume that they're gonna do right by employees, and they're not gonna just replace everybody with AI.
I hope, but also it's not 100% their decision. It's Disney,
Is it? I
mean, Disney controls the money, and if they don't want to spend as much money. I don't know.
I mean, would they not want to? I feel like they just give blank checks to Marvel Studios.
Yeah, but some of them checks haven't been clearing with Quantumania and.
So we did. At no point did you show me numbers conclusively showing that they didn't make their money back.
They made their money back, but they didn't make the money they wanted.
But does that matter? If you keep giving blank checks to somebody and they always give you more money back, do you stop giving them blank checks? Justice, if you give blank checks to somebody and every single time they give you more money than they took, do you stop giving them blank checks? Obviously you don't.
No, you don't, but I do think, though, if you're seeing a trajectory, You don't.
Okay,
you don't wait till it gets
if
to.
a producer convinces themselves that the blank checks are going to stop coming back, with interest, then yeah, they might make a stupid decision. But like, I don't know. Is that gonna happen?
That's literally that's the question right now. Nobody knows what's happening right now.
Is some producer going to convince themselves that they're not making as much money as they could when they're still making money? Maybe.
I don't know if it'll be Disney, but I do think somebody.
Yeah, but I don't see why Disney would do it with Marvel.
Right.
Because
they'd probably do it with one of the other, like Star Wars.
Disney has a few other feet that they're failing on, right? Like
Yeah.
with their live action remakes of their classic movies, and with Star Wars, they have feet where they're not doing as good as they would like to. So it's like, why I can't imagine them just like cracking down on Marvel, who's been
Ironically though, I think that Disney. Well, no, yeah, you're right. You're just right.
Well, I don't see why they would crack on Marvel, who's just been a good boy. They've just been a good teacher's pet student. They're doing great. So I don't see why they would go and be like, Marvel, you better start firing your artists and hiring AI.
Here's another thing, though. Marvel's biggest problems right now are because of Disney. Like, they're pumping out so much stuff because the leadership at Disney changed hands, and they wanted more stuff for the...
Disney Plus launch?
Yeah, for Disney Plus, and that's why we have so many shows, and that's why a lot of people are getting fatigued.
I don't know if that's why they're getting fatigued, because first of all, the shows have been none of them have been perfect, and they've all been good. So.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but also,
and I think every single show they've done has done something that couldn't have been done in a movie and made it worth being a show.
That's true, but also though, it's like if Marvel was the only one doing superhero stuff right now, that'd be, I mean, well and good, but they're not. So you have their superhero stuff.
Aren't they, though?
No. They have their superhero stuff, which is a lot. And then we have DC, which...
Support KUHS and Low Key Arts by becoming a friend. Join Folk, Friends of Low Key Arts, for only $10 a month, and directly empower Low Key Arts to fulfill our mission to Hot Springs. For more information or to join Folk, head to lowkeyarts.org.
This is KUHSLP, Hot Springs, Arkansas, 102.5, your solar-powered community radio station.
God dang it, Jacob, where was this energy earlier in the show?
That was by design. You said I would not talk during the pair portion of the show.
Whatever. All right. I forgot what we were saying, but we basically got to get out of here now because it's time to end the show. But I'm going to definitely clip that whole little bit out for something. It wasn't really a Secret Invasion review, but it was the biggest thing people were talking about with Secret Invasion. But yeah, I guess we can do more of a review next week when we're halfway through the show. Alright, goodbye everybody. That was KUHS. Oh, that was the F and Nerd Show at KUHS 102.5 FM, Hot Springs. I hope that beeping isn't in the thing. Alright, goodbye.